You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It is your diva in knowledge, your spiritual sister, Lady Mocha, representing Mocha's Ladies Lounge. Welcome to the lounge. I know y'all normally don't see me live and in the flesh, but today, I'm always full of surprises. I thought that I would actually just, do a stream in which y'all actually get to see me instead of me usually being behind my thumbnail. So, every once in a while, I try to do personal interactions, with my subscribers. Because I think it's very imperative that every once in a while that y'all be able to put a face with our voice and we don't get so comfortable and always just wanting to display our voices versus our personal selves. So y'all deserve to have that personal interaction from time to time. So nevertheless, I definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all. My subscribers, my followers is steadily increasing, and I definitely got to thank each and every one of you ladies for that. Y'all are sending people to me, hey, check Mocha out, check out Mocha's Ladies Lounge. It's a really good channel. So again, I have to thank each and every one of y'all for that. I take this Bluetooth out my ears, driving me crazy. So nevertheless, y'all, I wanted to get into this right away. I wanted to get it popping because I know I have a couple of things that I have to upload and a couple of things that I have to do. So I wanted to do this particular content, like I said, interpersonally with y'all. The characteristics of the side chick, women that are most likely to become side chicks. So we're going to talk about side chick potentials. What women are most likely to be selected by married men, men that can smell a desperate woman from a mile away. You have to remember, desperation is not a good perfume, ladies. And unfortunately, a lot of these, married men, especially these ones that are narcissistic, these ones that are really full of themselves, they can smell a desperate woman a mile away. They can smell it on you like a pit bull. So I've always stressed this more than I ever could. That it's very important that women, you don't let your desperation be the first scent that a man smells on you. So the truth is, we know there's going to always be women out here that don't mind being second best, don't mind being the second option. They don't mind being in that position, because again, when desperation gets the best of a woman, she's liable to fall prey to anyone at any given moment. So maybe you don't think you have side chick potentials, because I really want to avoid and protect my female followers from becoming a victim to the married man, because like my daughter says, dealing with a married man, getting involved with a married man is stepping into the devil's dungeon, and you're definitely signing up for a lifetime of heartache and pain. Also, for those of you who wonder what the hell is going on behind me, this is what I call the trap house, the trap room, because when I come in here, I'm trapped all day. I'm trapped doing tumblers. As y'all can see, I got all of these tumblers. I got everything I do. This is where I do my crafts, y'all. This is where I make it all happen. This is where I make the magic happen. You see my presser back there. This is how I make my t-shirts. This is how I make my tumblers. All the magic happens in this room here. But we'll talk about all of that later. So just wondering, because women, we are very observative creatures, and we pay attention to everything. Like, what the hell is going on? Is she in a trap house? Yeah, I'm calling it my trap room, because in here, it's always a mess. This is where I do it all. This is where I do all my tumblers and everything. I make the magic happen back here. But let's get right into talking about this. So we're going to go in. I got to school y'all on who is capable of having side chick potential, because some of y'all don't think that y'all are, and some of y'all think y'all are invincible, or you are exempt from becoming a side chick. But if you have any of these characteristics, you could very well become another Arion air mattress. You can become Sharina Sardine Hudson. You can become any of these potential side chicks that you see out here. So let's go into the characteristics and break down the element. So the first thing I wanted to discuss is, usually the first characteristic of a potential side chick is women that are very young. Now, this is a no-brainer. Most women, I'll say, under the age of 30, and this does not mean that women over the age of 30 are still not as dumb and gullible and naive as women under the ages of 30, because let's just face it, age does not necessarily mean you have intelligence. Okay, I know some 20-year-olds that have the sense of 40-year-olds, and I know some 40-year-olds women who have the sense of 13-year-olds. So I can account to that. Age does not define or dictate your level of intelligence. We all know some of these older sisters, these old school women you think will be able to pass down knowledge to us younger ones, be able to instill some wisdom. And the truth of the matter is, a lot of them still have not figured it out. And they're slowly but surely getting ready to enter into their early 50s, and they're still making the same poor decisions with men that they made in their 20s and 30s. Now, as you become older, you're supposed to have a different outlook on life. You're supposed to have gained some level of experience in which you should know better. But the unfortunate part is, we all know these, these old hens or whatever, these barracudas. You would think because they're 40 and up and they've been married 3-4 times, or they're on their fifth, or they don't have 5 or 6 baby daddies, you would think all of their poor choices would have gained them some level of knowledge and understanding. And some women, they don't learn. They continue to keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over. So, but I digress. Most side chicks are usually chosen based on the fact that they are young. And you have to realize, this is the advantage of the married man. Married men do not want women who are their age in most cases, because they want someone who lacks intelligence, who lacks experience, and being able to decipher when a man is running game on them. They want somebody that's young and dumb, that's easy to manipulate. Because when it comes to younger women, and we know we've all done been there before, when you was in your 20s, it didn't take much for a man to win you over because you didn't know any better. A man could take you out to dinner for some Red Lobster and cheddar biscuits, and that'll mean the world to you. You know, a man can buy you a pocketbook, and it mean the world to you. A man could buy you one pair of red bottoms, and in that 20-year-old age state of mind, you can easily become impressed by those side chick trinkets. You know, side chick trinkets. You know, the name brand, the name brand designer label bags, name brand designer label shoes. He could take you out to a 5-star restaurant. He could rent you a hotel for you and him to be able to have y'all smash sessions in these extravagant restaurants. You know, the side chick packages, you know, unlimited booty calls, you know, unlimited blowjobs, you know, things of that nature, as they would say. So, most married men intentionally select young women because they know they don't know the game. They know they don't know no better. And he can get away with buying her the 2 H's, a hamburger and a hairdo, and he can pretty much get anything he wants out of her. And it's just easier for married men to attract younger women, because young women are easily to be fooled. A young woman can believe because the older man has a nice car and he dresses nice and he has on expensive gator shoes, in her mind, oh, he has money. That's how the young girl thinks, who lacks experience, who lacks intelligence. She could easily be fooled by his physical attributes. As a woman ages, maturity and intelligence sets in, and she'll know, I don't care how well dressed he is, till I really get to know him and know how he's really making his money. I'm not about to be fooled by the car that he's driving or the shoes that he's wearing, because older women, we know that you have some well-dressed builder-bums out here. Presentation is not everything. What you see is not always what you get. But the 20-year-old female, she does not think that. She's easily to be fooled. Oh, he's driving a Lexus. He's wearing an expensive suit, not realizing that that may be the Lexus his wife bought. That expensive suit he's wearing, his wife bought that for him. This fool don't know how to dress. This fool does not have any fashion sense. His wife does. Believe it or not, a lot of these married men look as good as they look because there's a married woman, they wives behind the scenes that had to teach this Negro how to dress. When she met him, he was rocking Salvation Army. He was rocking Goodwill. Okay? He was dressed like a little boy with his pants sagging off his ass, you know, wearing, you know, school uniform, polo shirts and things as such. She had to introduce him to being a grown-ass man, okay, by introducing him to the finer things in life. So a lot of the things that women be sweating, you know, y'all be getting all wet for these men, you know, y'all be all hot and bothered, you know, hot and ready like a damn Little Caesar's pizza, not even realizing he looks as good as he looks because his wife had to groom him, house train him like the dog that he is. Martell didn't know how to dress. We all know that Melody fixed his teeth. Melody had to teach him how to get rid of those of those ghetto low income housing mannerisms. She had to teach him what fork to eat the salad with. She had to teach him, you know, how to change those penny loafers with no pennies. She had to teach him the real grown man regimen. How to wash his behind, wash his balls, wash the sweat in the crack of his behind from wearing all them tight ass Easter pants that everybody be talking about. But nevertheless, they want younger women, women under the age of 20. Y'all are prime candidates when it comes to being a side chick because you don't know nothing. And a lot of you are so biggity, you won't talk to other older women who have been there and done that. Young women, Game could easily be ran on them. Young women, a married man could come to see you 10 o'clock at night every night, and y'all don't you don't put the pieces together. Why is this man only coming to see me 10, 11 o'clock at night? Why does he not take me in public places? Why can I only call him certain times throughout the day? Why on the holidays like Valentine's Day and Christmas, I don't never see him? They know young women don't have the sense of a fly. And that's why they're always aiming for younger women, college women, women who live with their mamas and their daddies, who still living with their parents. Women, young women who are in the struggle, you know, single mothers, already got kids. They know how to prey on young women. Young women that are in the struggle. Which brings me to my next point. Not only do married men seek out young women, but they seek out broke women. Women that are in the financial struggle. It's easy for a broke woman, a woman who is financially unstable, to become prey to the married man. And it's a no-brainer. When you are a woman that's broke and in a struggle, a man can impress you just by taking you to a hot dog stand. But if you're a woman that's used to having the finer things in life, and you can, and not to say that you got to be rich, but you can buy your own hot dog, a man can't impress you with a hot dog if you can buy your own hot dog. A man can't impress you with the $6.99 Chinese buffet when you get your own buffet. But if you're staying with your mama, you young, or you struggling, you ain't making no money, these married men can get away. They can impress for less. The married man can impress for less. Meaning, he can get away with Scooby snacks, kibbles, and bits. If you are a female that ain't used to shit. I said SHIDD. Okay? Not the other word. Shid. I'm trying to work on my, because I'm still trying to get right with the Lord. Y'all know I ain't all the way there. Nevertheless, if you are in the struggle, the married man knows he can easily get you into his web of deception. So they prey on that. You have a lot of these women who are struggling paying their bills, who have bad spending habits. You know, you got a lot of women that are willing to go broke to look rich. Okay? You have to be realistic with your circumstance and realize that, spending this money on all of these materialistic things to keep up with your rich friends who really do have it, or your friends who married the men with money who can't afford it, you got to stay in your lane. You know what I mean? If you can't keep up with the Joneses, I advise you not to hang around the Joneses, because it's very hard to be in the company of people who got it and you don't, because you're liable to do anything to try to keep up with your bougie girlfriends. Stay in your lane. Be around women who aren't so infatuated with materialistic things to the point that you feel tempted you got to keep up with them. You want to be in the company of female friends in which you can be yourself. And they ain't making you feel bad. Oh, girl, I brought this bag here for $300. I brought these shoes here for $500. So I don't even hang with $500 shoe female friends, okay? I have friends where, listen, we are beauties on the budget. We talk about what's on sale. You okay? My girlfriend will hit me up, girl. Victoria's Secret got the bras on sale for $20. Listen, she in a struggle like me. So we let each other know about all the sales, all the clearances. That's what we do. We don't try to outdo or compete with each other. Stay with people that are kind of within your lane. Nothing wrong with being with women who have more than you, but it's one thing if you can be inspired versus intimidated. If people start intimidating you, then you need to get from among them. If they inspire you, then yes, hang out with the bougie sisters, but still stay in your lane. And you can't be intimidated if they're up there discussing all the things they could afford and you can't. It just is what it is. So, and they was broken and struggled out one time too. Okay, we all got to crawl before we can walk. However, these married men, they can always target a woman who doesn't have much. Married men do not want to deal with women that have as much money as them or more money than them, because the odds of them getting over is going to be more of a challenge. So a woman who's not self-sufficient, independent, what tends to happen when she gets with the married man, he knows, okay, in order to keep her at bay, I just have to keep supplying her with the side chick benefits. Paying your car note, paying your light bill, paying your water bill, paying for little JJ and Nene child care. Because, married men, they don't mind taking care of the side chick's kids. Okay? If that's what they got to do, as long as they getting full access to unlimited blowjobs once a month and booty. No, not once a month. I mean all access, meaning anytime they want. They don't mind paying for little JJ and Nene. Okay? They don't mind paying the water bill or the light bill or your Toyota Camry car note. They will pay all of these things because at the end of the day, it gives them all assets, full-time membership benefits. Okay? They get full-time penis privileges, which means they know as long as they keep supplying, you'll continue to keep serving. And one thing about these married men, they don't mind spending the money as long as you stay on your job, your blow job, that is. So if he calls you 3, 4 in the morning, I don't care how tired you are. Hey, I'm about to swing over there. You know what time it is. Hey, whatever you're doing this weekend, cancel that. Once a married man starts providing you with income, he makes all of the rules. And especially once you become independent because you lack self-sufficiency, like being self-sufficient, lack independence, that's all to his advantage. Married men love broke women. Broke women are perfect candidates of side chick potentials. Once you become used to this man paying your note, your car note, your water bill, your light bill, your internet bill, the kids' child care, he's sending DoorDash to you whenever you want lunch or dinner. Once you become used to that and dealing with a married man for a long, extensive amount of time, you've been dealing with him. This ain't no wham, bam, thank you, ma'am thing. You've been dealing with him for months and possibly years. You become accustomed to the married man taking care of you. And in many cases, the side chick becomes sloppy. She doesn't take care of herself. She doesn't start saving and stacking bread, knowing that eventually the side chick benefits may expire and come to an end, especially if this ninja ever gets caught and his wife decides to divorce him. Or he just realizes, I just don't, I realize I want to, just be a good husband to my wife. I enjoyed what we had when we had it, but, I just don't want to do this anymore. And in cases that has happened, in some cases, a man doesn't have to get caught exposed in order to stop dealing with you. Some of them rarely reach a place in which they realize it's just not worth the aggravation trying to take care of 2 households. Or he knows his wife is on to him and smelling his rat, and he got to pull out real quick before the grits hit the fan. It's one or the other. So, if you are a sister in a struggle, you're a struggling sister, you have side chick potentials. You do. A man, you meet this married man, and you may lie to yourself for a while, like you're not going to take it there. You're just going to talk to him, because women, we try to lie to ourselves and make ourselves believe we're going to keep it on a certain level. I'm just going to be friends with him. I'm just going to talk to him. I know he's married. I'm not going to take it there, baby. When that car note is 2 months behind, light bill, all this stuff start piling up on you because you got bad spending habits, and you talking to this married man who got money. Don't say what you're capable of doing or what you won't do. You don't know what you're going to do until you get in that situation. A broke woman, a woman who lacks financial stability, has side chick potential. So, the next type of woman that has side chick potential is women that are broken, in pain, has a track record of failed relationships. When a woman has been disappointed over and over and over again, rather at her fault because she just has not come to realization that she has bad choices in men, or either she has made the best choices to her ability, but for whatever reason, she just makes herself vulnerable to the worst breed of men. Whatever the case is, a woman that has been let down and has been mistreated continuously by her choice of not selecting the right men, it does not take much for a married man to win her over. A woman who's been abused verbally, physically, emotionally, mentally, she can easily fall prey to the married man if he's nice, if he's charming, if he's polite, if he's showing any type of compassion. Listen, not all married men come off as jerks, okay? Let's not be oblivious like, well, we should have known. Once you see, you should have known, he wasn't no good. A lot of these men present the best package. And again, most married men, they can smell desperation from a mile away. They can smell a broken woman, a woman who's not used to being treated nicely, because everything he does excites you. He brings you flowers, you make a big deal out of that. Oh, wow, thank you so much. You got some women, they gloat and they let a man know everything he does, it means a big old deal. And this doesn't mean that we shouldn't show our gratitude or appreciation, but you have some women, they let the desperation just stand out like a sore thumb. Every time he calls you, texts you, you replying, hello, beautiful, how's your day? Oh, my day is going great. You don't try to challenge him in no kind of way. You just easy peasy. Arion Air Mattress gives me those easy vibes in which Martell was able to impress her with a Happy Meal. He probably gave her, when he gave her her first purse that he stole out of Melody's closet, she thought the world of that. She probably was all over him like a white chick on an NBA player. Common sense, a woman, wait a minute, how he knows to pick out this kind of purse? Men ain't pocketbook, professionals like that. How he knew to get this kind of purse? Just don't think about nothing. You're so glad a man doing something for you. You don't second guess anything. A woman who has been through a list of turbulent, toxic relationships, she can easily be manipulated by the married man. He can get away with buying her a hot dog and it'll mean something to her. Because all the men she been with in her past didn't even find her worthy enough to buy her a hot dog. So this one man who buys her a hot dog, she swears that he's really feeling her like that. In actuality, a lot of men do things for you not because they're crazy about you like that or they're trying to win you over. They just know you're not used to getting that kind of treatment. Point in case, God bless her soul, my best friend who passed away in 2015. I knew that she was not used to her fiance at the time, and I'm gonna do content on this story eventually, but I'm gonna save that for another time, on my best friend and how her fiance really treated her bad during the duration of the marriage until she passed away, and how he ended up, how his life totally derailed after my best friend passed away, because he really treated her bad. He was not a good husband. But I remember we were going out to lunch somewhere, and I was with her and her husband, and she invited me along, and we were just going to something simple as Dairy Queen. And I remember when she went to the front of the line and it was our turn to order, she automatically pulls out her money. This is stuff I peep that some women don't pay attention to. She automatically pulls out her money after I put in my order, and he puts in his order, and she puts in her order. Now, mind you, just Dairy Queen. She automatically goes in her purse. So I knew right then and there, okay, she's always used to paying for stuff. It's just automatic to her, because she's evidently, he never pays for anything. So for her to automatically go in her purse and put it out, and your husband is, where he was fiance at the time, your fiance, your man is with you, that's already a red flag that you done got used to this man not doing anything. I peeped it, but I didn't say anything. I guess he sensed the vibe that it didn't look right, only because I was there. So he says, oh, no, I got it. And she looks at him strange like, really? You got it? She didn't say it like that, but the look on her face, you got to be able to read the room. The look on her face was like, oh, okay, good, cool. She shoved those $20 back in her purse like, let me enjoy this moment, because this rarely ever happens. And I'm like, wow. You know, you can always tell when a woman is not used to being catered, pampered, or treated well, because she automatically feels the need to initiate something as simple as paying for a meal, because she's not even used to a man offering to pay for her meal. Now, when me and my husband go places, he already know I'm not paying. That's automatic. When I do pay, it's like he swore I hit lotto. And I ain't gonna say I never treat him, but because I don't work like I used to, I'm the housewife. You know, he knows I'm just not in a position to pay for his lunches, and he really don't care or whatever. But nevertheless, most men just know that's a manly thing to do. And there's nothing wrong with a woman treating her husband out and showing him a good time, because I do believe that men need to be treated special. They need to feel important as well. We can't have this attitude where you the man, you pay for everything. A man deserves to be treated nice and offered the lunch and stuff. You know, that's just, you got to show that gratitude. You know what I mean? So, nevertheless, the married man can tell a broken woman just based off of how she does things. He does something nice, she's overjoyed, she's overexcited. It means everything, things that should just come natural. As a woman, you should be used to a man calling and checking on you. Who cares? But a woman who's been abused physically and mentally and emotionally, if she's not used to receiving that, a man who does do that, who does act nice and polite, she's going to gravitate towards that. You know, that's a no-brainer. You done got used to years of always having to pay for a man to cover his meal. You've always did that, and the one time this man say, "That's okay, baby, I got it." You'll be excited about something. I know this sounds silly to a lot of women out here, but you know, you do have a lot of women that aren't used to the best of treatment. And you're not going to know that because you're not a married man that knows how to seek these type of women. So it's not going to make sense to you as a woman. Like, what you mean? A woman should know that she deserves to be treated like a queen. Not necessarily. You got some women who think it's okay to be treated like peasants. Look at Ariana Air Mattress. Prime example. So, a woman that has a broken past or on unsuccessful relationships, she can easily fall prey to becoming a side chick. Also, women who are uneducated, meaning women who don't know the law, women who don't understand how marriage works. If women really was educated on the laws of marriage and how getting involved with a married man is definitely a dead end street situation, they wouldn't be taking the chances of getting involved with these men. Realize that when you know how marriage works, you'll realize legally, not just emotionally, the fact that, okay, that he is somebody else's husband, but legally through the law, through the eyes of the law. If this man gets caught committing adultery, gets caught having an affair with you, his wife can take him for everything he has. This man could end up paying spousal support, child support, alimony. All of these things in return means he cannot look out for you the same way. All those side chick benefit packages, those are done. All excessive blowjobs you've been given is no good as of this point because he can no longer afford to supply you. Once these wives get tired of the BS, get tired of the lies, get tired of the deceit, and she destroys him like Hurricane Katrina through the divorce courts, unfortunately, you as the side chick, you lose out. Ariana Air Mattress is finding that out the hard way. Sharina Hudson is finding out the hard way. That's why it's very imperative that you are educated and understanding the laws in your state. When it comes to dealing with these married men, what are the consequences? How much can they really stand to lose? And in the process, you end up losing right along with them. Married men intentionally don't target educated women. They target uneducated women, women who have no knowledge, women who ain't trying to learn how the laws work, not trying to understand how marriage works legally. Why these married men can sit up here and lie and tell you anything. I plan on leaving her. I'm making plans on moving out. If you really understood the laws of how marriage works, you'll know he's lying, because all of the things that he ends up losing or having to sacrifice in the process to be with you, a side chick who has less than the woman he married to, the woman in whom he has way more to lose than what he stands losing with you as a side chick. You have to be educated on that. A lot of married men love dumb women. We know Ariana Air Mattress knew absolutely nothing about how Melody could take him to the cleaners and ruin him. She did not care about that because she was so busy focusing on the penny loafers with no pennies and the tight Easter suits. Suits are so tight, look like it's painted on them like it's acrylic. This is what happens when you young, dumb, uneducated, broken, have a history of excessive failed relationships. It's easily to be bamboozled and manipulated. Also, the characteristics of the side chick, which makes married men target certain women, is women that are promiscuous. You have women out here who need sex like they need medication. But when it comes to being a sex addict, We automatically think that that's only a issue that men have. I beg to differ. I think you have women out here that are very much sexaholics, sex addicts, as much as there are men. I know we don't want to believe that because it's the stereotype that only men are addicted to sex. But you have women who are addicted to sex. You have some women that are so addicted to sex, they have to have it. Like a diabetic has to have insulin in order for that sugar to not exceed over a certain level. Same thing, you have women that are sex addicts. They have to get smashed, have to have sex periodically in order to feel some sense of relief. You know, you can be addicted to anything. You can be addicted to coffee, cigarettes, marijuana. Guess what? You could also be addicted to sex. This is a big advantage for a married man to meet a freak who has to have it on the daily basis. This is a win-win for him. Somebody who sexually needs it just as much as he does. And as I said before, it's easy for the side chick to provide all the sexual fulfillments because that is all she has to do. She doesn't have to cook. She doesn't have to clean. She doesn't have to handle his bills. So he can always enjoy the pleasure from her because that is all she has to provide. He's only seeing her and dealing with her on small supplements. In small stages. He only sees her for an hour or 2-3 days out the week or whatever. So it makes it easier for her to pleasure the married man because she has no other responsibilities with them. And this is the very reason why you have married men who scope out women that are very promiscuous. And this is also a no-brainer. You have married men who intentionally go after women that they know are freaks, that they know are promiscuous, that they know love sex just as much as they do. So this is the characteristics of being a side chick. Also, the other characteristics of the side chick, which kind of aligns with what I said about a woman not being financially stable. The woman who's irresponsible, who doesn't handle her business. You know, now when I said broke, I was talking more in terms of just money, okay? But in this sense, we're talking about generally a woman who does not handle her business, okay? Married men love to target irresponsible women. Women who ain't on a sugar honey iced tea. Okay. For instance, you know, women who don't pay their bills, women who don't have plans, who don't have goals, who aren't saving up to get a home, who aren't trying to do things to better themselves in their future, trying to start their own business. Married men love women who don't have goals. Because a married man, he wants a deal in which he can pretty much take it as he goes along. In other words, he rather a woman who don't have a plan, because if she doesn't have a plan, it's easier for him to disrupt her life. In other words, if you're a woman, you got goals, you're trying to purchase your own home, you're trying to start your own business, you got other things you're trying to do. It could be something as simple as you want to start living for God. You know, you just basically, you got plans. The married man loves a woman who don't have plans, because if you don't have plans, the married man can easily disrupt and interrupt what you got going. But if you got plans and you got goals, you say, look, I really can't even put myself in a position to even deal with you. I got too much going on. I got too much that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to buy a home. I'm trying to get my kids ready for college. You know, I'm trying to start a business. An ambitious woman is a difficult woman whose life you will not be able to interrupt. Once a woman has a goal or a dream, she has something else to look forward to. She's less likely to settle for the married man's lies. You can't move a woman who got a plan. You can't shake her, and you can't break her. You can't shake or break an ambitious woman. Because if you are focused as a woman on your goals and dreams, the last thing you want is a married ninja up here setting you up for false hopes. I can buy this for you. I can do this for... No, I'm good. Because I'm already on a mission. I've already made plans. I'm on a mission. I already got everything set up. You're just going to become another distraction. Also, the married man cannot easily deceive a woman who is on her spiritual journey. Meaning a woman who understands that the only way she could avoid falling into the pitfalls of temptation and getting herself caught up in these worldly in these worldly issues, she has to stay focused on her spiritual walk. When a woman is specifically focusing on having a relationship with her God, she builds a spiritual armor in which she will know once the enemy has sent someone on assignments to try to distract and detour her from being able to continue her spiritual walk. Once you take that journey and realize that you have to have a relationship, a connection with God, God will give you that spiritual discernment. Regardless of if you're a woman who's financially going through, if you have been in very turbulent, abusive relationships, He will give you the spiritual discernment in which you will not fall prey. You will not become vulnerable to a married man. Anytime a married man approaches you, he is definitely sent on assignment from the enemy. Because there's no way probable that a married man can have good intentions on dealing with you when he knows he is already in a spiritual covenant, spiritual union with his wife. There's no way probable that he has good intentions. Nothing he can say or offer to make you believe that he has your best interests. Not when he's disrespecting his own wife, who he's supposed to be committed to, by offering to take you to dinners, offering to do little financial favors for you, giving you his number. Hey, if you need anything, listen, if he got good intentions, whatever he does with you, his wife is going to know. He's not going to exclude and leave her out of anything. Hey, my wife, may know some people who may can help you, who may could assist you, whatever. He's not mentioning nothing about his wife, but that shiny object on his hand, on his finger, he has demonic intentions. The truth of the matter is, all married men do not respect their covenant. And we've seen that. We've seen that with Martell. We've seen it with Kevin Hunter. And the list goes on. It's a list of married men out here who have displayed over and over and over that marriage to them is nothing but having a wife as a slave or as a blanket in an event they get tired of hoeing and dick slinging. Now they ready to come home, or they want that wife as their financial security, but they still want to be able to do what they want to do. Married men who have this mindset is a nuisance to society, but it is the side chicks who they choose that give them this level of confidence that it is okay for them to disrespect their significant other and still have their cake and eat it too. But what these side chicks are finding out is that they are losing just as much, if not more, in the process. And as a woman, once you put yourself in the position to become a side chick, you are automatically setting yourself up for failure. Because when things start going wrong in their life, because they got to deal with the debt of karma. Karma is a debt that has to be paid. Karma is going to get served regardless. So when his world starts crumbling and his world starts shattering because his wife divorces him, she strips him clean, strips away his lifestyle of luxury, strips away him having full access to his children. Once his world starts crumbling, your world is going to crumble right along with him, because he can no longer give you access to the things that he had while he was married to his wife. So it's a double-edged sword. And this is the reason why a lot of these married men, they know what kind of women to target. They know what kind of women to come after. And as a woman, you have to make that decision to not make yourself side chick material, where they can just smell desperation on you and know, oh, I can get her. I can lie and tell her anything. Just because you young, just because you may not be financially all the way together, just because you didn't have the best of luck in relationships, just because you're still struggling with being responsible for certain things, it does not mean you have to fall prey to becoming a side chick. But if you are in a vulnerable space, if you're in a miserable space in your life, these men have a full advantage in being able to come into your life, feed you these lies, give you all these side chick trinkets. Once you become addicted and become accustomed to the married man taking care of you, doing for you, financially supporting you, and once he has messed himself up to where he loses access to all of these things, where he can no longer provide, no longer supply, where does that leave you? So anyway, I'm going to get ready to end my content of today on the characteristics of the side chick. And the truth is, a lot of you women out here, y'all do have side chick potentials, because you're desperate, you're horny, you still haven't gotten past all the men who you feel have wronged you. Some of y'all got daddy issues. You never got along with your daddy. Some of y'all are repeating the same generational curse because your mama been dealing with married men all her life. Hell, you could be the product of an adult child of an affair yourself. We have a lot of side chicks. They are the product of a married man. Some of these things keep occurring because generational curses have not been broken. So all of that does play a big part. Now, I do owe 2 different contents for my members only, for those of you who want to become a member. So you can get my members exclusive, because the content that I put up for my members are going to only be for my members. I got the rep for my members because my members are faithfully looking out for me. They're putting $3 and tithing into my congregation, into my channel every month. So I got to look out for them. That's just the way of the game. I got to do right by my members. The rest of you who are non-members, I'm gonna still give you good content. I don't want nobody to feel no pressure, but at the same time, I want to continue to grow. I want to continue to elevate. And I think that anytime as a customer or a consumer, we put our money into things that are of benefit to us. So I feel like I am a benefit to all of you in my own way, of course. So if you don't mind being a benefit to me and to my channel, please join the membership, $3 a month. For those of you who can't join, if you just want to donate, that's great. If you cannot donate, let the commercials play throughout all of my contents that I upload so that I can also get paid through the ads. So it's so many ways, you can tie to the congregation. Also, if you don't want to do either, I got different things going on now. I got plenty of fire sticks, okay? For those of you who want to buy cable, I know y'all is out here paying how much your cable bill is. Matter of fact, I challenge some of you to, in the comment section, let me know how much you're paying for your cable. I really want to know how much you're paying for your cable right now, because I haven't paid for cable in almost 4 years. Okay, this fire stick right here, only $25, 9,000 channels. It can be yours today. However long you have on your cable contract, you may have a year left, you may have 2-3 months left. When you decide to get rid of your cable provider, inbox me, hit me up, Mocha. I would love to get a fire stick. You're going to be so glad you invested in this. It's going to save you money. You can take your cable money, do other things with that cable money. Times is hard. It makes no sense for us to be paying $150, $100 for some freaking cable when you can only pay $25 a month. Now, this doesn't include my $2 transaction fee. So $27 a month for 2 lines. Okay? You got 2 TVs, 2 lines. 3 TVs, you need 3 lines. 4 TVs, you need 4 fire sticks. You could buy fire stick from me, $65 plus shipping. It'll come fully loaded with your 9,000 channels. If you already got a fire stick, inbox me and I will give you my download instructions for you to download my cable app, and it's only $27. That includes your transaction fee and your monthly fee. Now, you can pay me once a month. You can pay up to 3 months. I don't have people pay cable up for a year. It don't matter. But the more months you buy, I'll knock off some money from you. If you buy a couple of fire sticks from me, you buy 2 or more fire sticks, I'll knock off. I'll make a deal with you. Okay? So, stop paying these cable providers. They're charging y'all too much. You gotta have good internet, 25 gigabytes or more. No raggedy dial-up internet or your streaming is going to suck. Those of you who don't know about my cable, look through my archives. I just did a video commercial on my cable app. It will thoroughly show you everything I have. So just look through my older videos. Some of the videos I uploaded, like I think the one I did the day before yesterday, on the end of my content, I've done a small presentation. So you can easily find out information on my cable app and how it works and what all it has if you either go to my cable commercial or you watch any of my recent content in which I added the cable commercial to the end of the content. Plenty of fire sticks, y'all. Get it today. Stop letting these cable companies rob y'all. They charge you too doggone much. You're going to be so happy. Okay? Also, I do tumblers, in case y'all didn't know. Okay, this is a Chips Ahoy tumbler here. Christmas is going to be coming up soon. We got birthdays coming up. Inbox me. As you can see, you can drink out of these lids, and the straw goes through them. Now, my tumblers that have the whipped topping are automatically going to come with metal straws. Automatically. Okay, so my special tumblers come with metal straws. These are $30. That does not include shipping. The most I've seen for shipping is $9. Now, if you live in California, California has the most expensive shipping. You're looking at about $13. I'm just gonna let you know because I done shipped a couple to California. But if you're within the states, it shouldn't be no more than $9. I got tumblers for men. This is the greasy castor oil. If your husband is a mechanic or he likes to work on cars and stuff, he will love this. I'm just going to show y'all some of them. I'm not going to show you all from the trap room. This is the Freak in the Sheets Spreadsheet Network tumbler. $25. Now, if you remember members, y'all get a discount on tumblers. You get a discount on my fire sticks too. Members, I always give a discount. So members, y'all are going to be paying less than the non-members. Just just let y'all know that. Dunkin' Donuts tumbler with the Dunkin' Donut on there. The lighting may be like really bright, so y'all may can barely see. So I do different tumblers. Dunkin' Donuts, y'all. I don't know how many of y'all are New Edition fans, but I could do any artist you want. This is a New Edition tumbler. I could do any artist you want. $25 for Bobby, Ralph, Ricky, and Mike. I made too many for a concert. For a friend of mine, I made one extra one. So, $25 for this. If you're a New Edition fan. School. We're going back to school. Give your kids, teachers a nice little complimentary gift. You know, supporting the teachers because they got to deal with your crumb snatcher. This is a Starbucks teacher fuel tumbler. It looks like a pencil, y'all. That's cute. I could do it all, honey. Also, Bojangles. It has a chicken on it. And yes, you can actually put a straw in it. I had a Popeye's chicken one too that I can do as well. I sold the Popeye's chicken one. This is Bojangles. It's bowl time. You know somebody who loves fried chicken? Listen, they would love that as a gift. Now, this is real popular for my male customers. I don't know why. They love the WD-40 tumblers. I don't know why, but they do. They love the WD-40 tumblers. Only $25. Now, one of my members or subscribers, I don't know which one she is, but she did order this for me. I'm just waiting for the crackers. This is a Triscuit tumbler. I can make your favorite food, anything. Now, I'm just waiting for the crackers. I ordered the crackers because, you know, I like to put my decorations on the lid. I ordered the crackers. So, as soon as I get the crackers, I am going to ship this off to her. So, this is a Triscuit tumbler. Look how cute that is. Listen, cups make really wonderful gifts. Instead of trying to go to the mall and find out what size shirt, pants, and stuff they wear, just give them a cup and let that be. This is my favorite. Bitch Be Gone tumbler. I got different colors and everything. If you want a green or a yellow one, I do got religious cups. I have one like this. Is called Satan Not Today. So for all of my Christian cream, crispy, clean Christians who find stuff like this offensive, I do a little bit of everything for everybody. I do religious cups too. So I do spiritual cups and all of that. Matter of fact, I'm going to advertise some of them because I know y'all probably don't see any of my spiritual cups. But I do a little bit of everything. I do sports, teams. I do, I can add pictures, photos, everything, all of that. This is a Krispy Kreme. Now, we have a donut shop here called Krispy Kreme, but I got Krispy Clean, okay? With the donuts, it is so cute, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'll be putting in work when I do what I do. Or if you just simple, you just want something nice and cute. This is just a 3D white flower tumbler, $25. Now, keep in mind the tumblers that don't have toppings come with a plastic straw. It is automatically, well, you know, the transaction fee $27. But if you want a metal straw, that's fine. It's just going to be an extra $2. Because some people love the stainless straws. And I can do that. Okay? So you don't have to be limited. So I'm going to show y'all one or two more things. And we'll get ready to shut it down. Also, showing y'all as well, I got what I call my crown tumblers. These, of course, are going to be $35 because of the crown tumblers. Black fathers, black leader, black king. I also could do black queen tumblers. I can do for all colors, all races. It don't matter. Comes with a crown. And some of the crowns, if you want a different color, you got to request that because I got the order. I got silver crowns as well, copper crowns as well. But when it comes to special orders like this, you got to at least give like a week or so if I don't already have it available. Because these crowns, I have to get them shipped. Now this shows you how I can put pictures on tumblers. Send me nice quality pictures via email. This was actually like a sorority. Jeanette Wilson I did for a friend of mine, and I had her husband, her grandkids, and her family. So I could also add your family to your tumblers. Make nice family reunion gifts, or souvenirs for weddings and stuff like that. Back to school, I got the composition notebook tumbler. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. Composition tumblers. Really, really, really nice. Back to school. For back to school. Also, nice tool tumbler for the husbands, for the boyfriends. He will love it. Guys are so simple. Now, another thing, my tumblers keep cold drinks cold up to 24 hours. As long as you got ice in the tumblers. Long as there's ice, it'll stay cold for 24 hours. So you can put it beside your bed with ice in it. You ain't got to keep going to the refrigerator getting something cold to drink. Just put ice in it, and you can have cold, ice cold water by your bed 24/7. Wonderful for that. You love your hot coffee, love your hot chocolate. It'll keep drinks hot up to 6 to 8 hours, okay? So it does more than just be cute. It actually insulates your drinks. Now, I do have larger sizes, 30 ounces. You want me to put something special on them? Because I rarely get 30 ounces. I don't make a lot of these. Only make them by request. So I'm not even going to put nothing on these until somebody actually orders 30 ounces. Because they cost more. And, they're not too popular. Everybody wants the 20 ounces. Now, let me show you the other things. I have, you want to, as a nice gift, this is called a wine bottle holder. I could put anything on here. Group therapy and session. Now, keep in mind, whenever you request a cup or something, I can always send you a simulation of what the cup or what the object looks like before I print it. I will send it to your email. That way, if something you don't like about the cup you want me to change, I can make those changes before I actually press the tumbler. So you will see what your tumbler looks like before I actually press it. Okay, so this is a wine holder. My little wine holders are about $15. I put anything you want on them. New neighbors coming in town, I could put from the Jacksons, welcome to the neighborhood, or your friend likes to drink. This one says group therapy. You could bring a nice bottle of wine for their birthday with the wine holder, however. Now, I also make little bags. For instance, I have the new edition bag. This is new edition multi-bag. You can use it for a lunch bag, or just to go to your favorite concert to support your favorite artist. I showed y'all my let me see if I can get it again. Got a lot of tumblers, y'all. I can give it to you as a set. I'll say for about 40. I usually do 50, but I'll do it for about 40. Whole set or whatever. You can get a matching tumbler with a matching bag for 40. This does not include shipping. Your favorite artists, your favorite your kids got their favorite cartoons or something like that. I do have kid size tumblers. I'm not going to dig those out. Which is about this small. Nice, and I got sippy cups as well. Just inbox me if you want kids cups and I'll show them to you, because that's just way too many to go over. I also have the Chanel bag with the matching Chanel tumbler. Also $40. Now keep in mind, you don't have to buy the ones I buy. I can change the color of the woman on it, change the style. I can put a white woman, Latino woman, Puerto Rican woman, Mexican woman. It don't matter. I can change her hairstyle. Again, I'll send you a sample of what kind of woman I can put on the bag before I actually press it. $40. Nice gift for mom. Okay. Now, for those of you who got kids or grandkids, I could also put their pictures on the bag. You're going to send this as a Mother's Day gift, as a Christmas gift, with the grandkids on there. These are 2 kids that are kneeling down praying. Send me a nice quality photo. I can do that as well. Also can do sorority bags. This was a sorority bag that somebody had requested from me to do. Now, these are little bags that I got little flaws on, so I just use them as display. But, yeah. I do bags too. I do a little bit of everything. I also do t-shirts. So don't underestimate all of what I can contribute from Southern Chick Creations. That is the name of my business that I go by. Also, I'm going to be selling Mocha's Cafe de Paris tumblers. For those of you who rock with me, who support me, who love my channel, I will be posting a Mocha's Cafe de Paris tumbler. So you can decide if you want to purchase the tumbler, or you can get the mug. I do mugs. I do mugs, which is usually a cheaper option, for $15 for those who don't want to do the tumblers. So I do mugs. So just inbox me, because I have so many things I have going on, and I'm not going to be able to cover every tumbler, every question. So just inbox me if there's something in particular you want to know I have, or you want to make sure that I do. If you want to order anything, shipment is additional, like I said. Other than that, just hit me up and email me if you have any questions. So anyway, y'all have a blessed day. It is your diva in knowledge, Lady Mocha, representing Mocha's Ladies Lounge from the trap room. Y'all be blessed. Take care. Members only. Look out for the videos that I am going to be uploading. And obviously, y'all couldn't decide. My Mocha minions, y'all love putting me in overtime, because I gave y'all 2 videos to choose from, and y'all gonna tell me y'all want both. But guess what? I got to do it, because y'all paying my $3 salary once a month. So look forward to the 2 members only. I'm going to do the one on Steve McNair. That was the football player who was unalived by his side chick when she felt he was going to leave her. I don't know if y'all remember that. He used to play for Tennessee Titans. So I'm going to do an unhinged episode for my Mocha minions. And I'm also going to do the upload on the wife who unalived the side chick who the husband brought to her actual residence. So Mocha minions, I'm going to deliver. Trust and believe. Those of you who want to become members, it's probably better that you join from your computer or Android phone. I don't know how iPhones work. I really don't know, but that is probably your best methods in order to join the membership. And I also have a short video for those of you who need to visually see how to actually click and join membership. So y'all have a happy Monday. Talk to y'all later. Be blessed.